Yo, I just wanted to I wanted to speak to this topic and shit. Women date women to escape. Women date women to escape the intensity, the pressure, uh, the rules and regulations of dating a man. You know, I feel like for women, when it comes to dating a man, it's like living with your parents. It's like, your parents got rules and regulations. They telling you what you can and can't do, what they expect from you, what they, uh, and for women, a lot of women don't like um, authority. I knew a lot of females that it was like almost at a time where like in my city it felt like it was like a trend. So many women was going to the other side. You know what I mean? They was dating chicks like, and then I was just like, damn, like what the fuck is going on? Like why are so many women be going turning gay? And as I got older, I realized the difference in men and women. Like when you see women with women, a lot of times the woman that go to the other side, she dominant. She gets to live in her masculinity. She gets to dictate and control. A lot of stud women, they easy going. You know what I mean? Because at the end, they both still women. You know what I mean? So it's like they more uh, understanding of things. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen so many women go to that side and swear that they're gay and that they don't want nothing to do with a man, but still fuck men. I done seen studs that look like dudes, that dress like dudes from time to time when they drinking or they having a good old time. That inner female come out and they fuck a nigga. How you dress like a nigga? You got a strap on. You got a dick at your crib. You got a couple dicks at your crib that you strap on and you fuck other women, but you still fucking other niggas when you get the urge, when you get the itch. Feminine women that want to be with women because men are too, the dominance, the masculinity is too much. It's like living with your parents, and then when you get out of your parents' house, you get to live and be free. You get to control your own shit. You get to be as independent as you want to be. That's how it is for women that go date other women. That's how I see it. These is through my lens, my perspective, my opinion. Cause I done seen it. Like I done seen both sides. Like you hate men and I can't stand men and they ain't shit and this, that, and the third. No. You don't like being controlled. You don't like being um, told what to do, or uh you don't like the dominance of a man, so you go be with a woman. But that was something that like I never understood. Like if you so sure of what you want to do and the decision that you made, and I know that people gonna say, well, that's why you bisexual, and that's why that shit sounds like confusing. That sounds like I'm confused. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm gonna fuck both genders. And again, they made it a thing. Man made it a thing. You know what I mean? They made it a thing. Bisexuality or bisexualness or whatever that shit is called. But you still confused. That's what it sounds like to me. Fuck what they said it's called. To me, it sounds like confusion. You're not sure. No different from a down low nigga. Like, I don't condone that shit, nigga. You confused, so you go fuck men sometimes and then you fuck women sometimes. You think about all of this shit that we okay in America, all of the things that we make room for. But that's another video. But yeah, like I really noticed that like women date women as a cop out. You know what I mean? To get from underneath a man's thumb. Because if you notice, like I said, once they get over there, they not happy over there neither. But a lot of, and this probably was before, or this was before I was able to understand it. But a lot of the modern woman been here. The modern woman has been here because I'm talking about 2004, 2005, 2003. That women wanted to be in control. They didn't want to allow a man to lead, or they didn't want to allow they couldn't submit to a man, or um yeah, allow a man to lead. So a lot of women was like being fed up with men, and they was going to the other side to be with women. And we champion that. Oh man, bisexual, I'm lesbians. Oh, I love lesbians and shit. Yeah, that's cool and all that, but it's like I used to see that, and like I said, I used to be like, damn, like how she go over there? And then when I started seeing a lot of women and how they were able to be free and they were able to do what they wanted to do, they were able to be in control of the relationship. It was like, oh, it was a power, it was a move, it was a power move. It was a, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a, the shit was like damn near planned out. But, um, yeah, I see a lot of that shit, man. And it's like, it's crazy. Um, I think the craziest shit is when I seen a stud for the first time fucking another nigga. I'm like, wow. So it don't even really be about what you really want to do, or you really want to do this thing. Like, oh, I've always been gay, or I've always been this, I've always been that. I don't believe in that shit, bro. Some rare cases, but I don't really believe in that. I don't believe that. I believe people are willing to go wherever they're appreciated and celebrated. And if it means, hey, I need to go over here where I'm celebrated and I'm appreciated, I will do that. I will go be with another woman because men are too dominant, or they are too this, or they're too that. You won't go over there and she a stud and she look good as a stud. She gonna cheat. So it's no real, you're not getting, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand it better. You're not leaving one thing to get a better thing. You leaving that one thing for it to potentially be the same thing. She just might know how to eat vagina better. She might know how to listen to you more. But for the most part, the end result is the end result. Studs cheap, bro. They really get all the bitches. They all they friends is females. 9 times out of 10, they don't be hanging with no niggas. I mean, couple niggas, but they be different. But the first time I seen a stud get clapped, I was like, wow, wow. Because I always looked at that like that was a big life changing decision. That was a life move. And you still ended up over here confused. I have seen studs go from men like being studs back to women. That shit confusion, bro. We justify everything in America, bro. In black communities, we justify everything. We make everything look cool. Like certain shit be like, yo, what's going on with you? Like it's alarming. Like why you wanna go be gay? Why you wanna go deal with another woman? You know what I'm saying? Why you wanna go deal with another man? Like, and I'm not shaming none of them. I don't care about none of that. They don't bother me. Like I knew gay boys and they was cool as shit. Like, but I think like when you do get over there and then you don't like it over there, at what point are we gonna say, okay, you're just confused. You don't know what you want to do. Pick a side, stay there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I truly believe like women dating women, it's an escape. It's a um it's an opportunity. It's a freedom. Um, you know, it's less intense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as opposed, like I said, maybe modern women they've been in the cut for a while. It just wasn't a thing yet. But I think it's like just women not being able to um, submit to a man and how a man wants to run his thing. So it's like, you know, let me go over here where it's free, and she's more, you know, easy going. I could kind of get in where I fit in. I could do what I want to do. I don't have no man telling me what I can and can't do. And shit, it might just be some shit like I hate men. You know what I mean? It might be that. Like some women just probably just hate men and what they stand for and what it is. You know what I mean? So they go to the other side and play for the other side, just like studs. I noticed that like studs be hating men. Like, bitch, like you a bitch. You will never be a man. And it's like you feel that competition, you'll feel that energy, like they more man than you, or they do it better than you, or they taking your job. You ever feel like that? Like a motherfucker, like, nigga, I take your job, I'm taking your job, nigga. I'm performing better than you. Just like gay guys, like I hate that some of them think they more women than the women. How, my nigga? You can never be a woman. Be gay and be happy, but all of that competition shit, like you wearing heels and all that kind of shit, and you think you can talk and walk like a woman and better than a woman, nigga, is you lost your fucking mind? God made you, the creator made you who the creator made you to be. No different from a stud. You walking around with a pussy, you was born with a pussy. I don't care how you dress it up. I don't care how you edit it and modify it. I don't care how you delete it. I don't care about none of that. You was born with a fucking vagina. You get slammed on, you get fucked. You don't do no fucking, bro. But yeah, I just think like that's the whole play. Like women dating women to escape, to not have to submit to a man or the program or whatever comes with being with a man. You know what I'm saying? It's easier being with a woman than it is being with a man, or at least they believe that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of women. But like I said, I done seen a lot of women get over there and they still miss dick. They said it like, yo, I still love dick, but I like being, and I couldn't understand it, but it make more sense now than it did yesterday. It make more sense today than it did yesterday for me. Oh, you was taking the easier, you was taking a shortcut. That's what you was on. Believe it or not, some people are so smart in that way. They peep the scene immediately. Oh yeah, I can't fuck with these niggas, man. These niggas, they too much. I like when it's like it's easier for me. I control my shit, or my dude or my stud ain't really, you know, us as men, we got that testosterone, we got that shit up in us. You know what I mean? And a lot of women, they just, you know, they rather be where it's less intimidating. But when I see like gay couples and shit, like I don't think nothing of it, but in this moment of making this video, like a lot of them just be over there for their own reasons. Like I made a video about like black men dating white women. It's the same all across the board. It's not even, it don't stop at race. It don't stop. And I'm noticing that it's like within gender, it's within a lot of shit. Like a lot of people want to go where it's easier. I've seen plenty of people, yeah, bro, why would I want to, yeah, you tripping, bro, like, I don't want the headache, bro, fuck that, like, yeah, niggas ain't trying to go through no headache. I get that. By any means, niggas and men and women trying to find the easiest way, the shortcut. And it don't stop at race. It could be, like I said, with gender, you know, like I said, with women, there's women out here that's smart enough to notice and see like, yo, this ain't, I can't, like, I'd rather be with a woman that's just easier going. But like I said, they get over there and they with them for that, you know, for it to be less intense and less whatever, but they still want the dick from a man. that strap on, don't do it. They still come back over and they still get fucked by real men, which leaves me to believe that it was a shortcut. It was an easier way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all that shit be. Women dating women because it's like moving out of mom and dad house. You know, you got guys that they expect their women to be, they hold them to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? And it's different when it's like lesbian shit, women on women. They leaving guys to get out of their mind. That's like leaving mom and dad house. When you got a guy, when you with a guy, he's solid and he got certain beliefs and certain standards and morals and principles. That shit like living home with mom and dad. When you go over to the other side and start dating women, it's like moving into your own place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's that. I feel like it's that for real.